The brain hack that will make you unnaturally intelligent. Knowledge builds empires. Today, you'll build yours. Throughout history, intelligence has been the ultimate weapon in shaping the world. Wars aren't won by the strongest armies, but by the sharpest mind. Those who can outthink, outmaneuver, and outsmart their opponents rise to power. Empires aren't created through brute force, but through strategy, innovation, and the ability to anticipate what others can't. But here's what most people don't realize. Intelligence isn't some rare gift you're either born with or not. It's not reserved for a select few. Intelligence is a craft, a skill you can build, refine, and sharpen until it becomes your greatest advantage. Every master strategist and brilliant innovator started somewhere. What separates them from the rest isn't their starting point. It's how they train their mind to see opportunities where others see obstacles, to find solutions where others find excuses. What I'm about to share will transform the way you approach challenges, decisions, and life itself. By the time we're done, you won't just be a step ahead, you'll be operating on a level most can't even comprehend. Cognitive edge conditioning, the system the elite don't want you to know. I call this method cognitive edge conditioning. It's not just another brain hack, it's a complete system designed to give you a psychological edge in any situation, making you smarter, faster, and far more adaptable than anyone around you. Listen closely, because what you're about to learn isn't taught in schools. It's the hidden knowledge that separates those who lead from those who follow. Step 1. Create cognitive tension. Comfort is your brain's worst enemy. When everything feels predictable, your mind gets lazy. But when you create tension, when failure becomes a real possibility, you force your brain into survival mode. This is where the magic happens. Your mind sharpens, adapts, and learns to operate at peak efficiency. How to apply it? Debate someone smarter than you. Let them challenge your ideas and force you to think critically. Take on tasks where failure is not an option, ones that require focus, precision, and creative problem solving. Deliberately step into situations that make you uncomfortable, whether it's public speaking, high-stakes negotiations, or learning something completely new. Every time you push your brain to its limits, it gets stronger. It learns to find angles, solutions, and opportunities that others miss. This is how you train your mind to thrive under pressure. Trust me, you want to hear the next step. It's the one most people miss entirely, and it gives you an almost unfair advantage. Step 2. Master predictive thinking. Imagine walking into a room and already knowing what's going to happen next. That's the power of predictive thinking, the ability to anticipate actions and outcomes before they unfold. This isn't guesswork. It's a skill based on observation and analysis. How to train it? Study people closely, their habits, body language, and emotional triggers. Observe patterns in how situations typically unfold at work, in social settings, or during conflicts. Constantly ask yourself, what will happen next and what can I do to influence it? As you practice this, your ability to anticipate becomes sharper and faster. You'll start to see moves that others can't, and soon you'll always be one step ahead. What comes next will change your life. This is the technique that separates strategic masterminds from average thinkers. Step 3. Strengthen mental agility. Here's where most people fail. They cling to one plan, one strategy, even when it starts falling apart. Mental agility is the key to staying in control no matter how chaotic things get. It's about being able to pivot instantly, shifting your approach without hesitation. How to build it? Take on tasks with shifting rules, solve puzzles that change midway, or work on projects with unpredictable outcomes. Practice debating from opposing perspectives. Argue both for and against an idea to train your brain to see all angles. Embrace change in your daily life, whether it's altering your routine, learning something new, or tackling unexpected challenges head-on. When you train for agility, you're always ready with Plan B, Plan C, and Plan D. While others panic or freeze, you'll move seamlessly from one strategy to the next, never losing momentum. Here's why this works. When your brain is under stress, it triggers the activation of the prefrontal cortex, the control center for decision-making, logical reasoning, and problem-solving. This is the part responsible for navigating complex situations and thinking critically. For most people, stress causes them to panic, freeze, or make poor decisions. Their minds become overwhelmed, and they crumble under pressure. But if you train your mind to thrive in high-pressure situations, everything changes. By consistently exposing yourself to controlled stress, what I call cognitive tension, you condition your brain to adapt, function, and excel in these environments. Over time, this deliberate exposure rewires your neural pathways, making your brain faster, sharper, and more efficient. The next step is where true power begins. Most people never make it this far, but those who do enter a realm of influence few will ever know. Step 4. Dominate through unpredictability. Predictability is the enemy of power. The moment others can anticipate your next move, they gain the upper hand. They adapt, counter, and outmaneuver you. To truly dominate, you must cultivate the art of unpredictability. Unpredictability doesn't mean acting randomly. It means mastering strategic misdirection, keeping your true intentions hidden while leading others to believe they understand your game. How to train your unpredictability: defy expectations strategically. Make decisions that appear unexpected, but align perfectly with your long-term goals. Change your patterns frequently. Break routines that people might use to predict your actions. Conceal your true intentions. Never reveal your full plan to anyone. Create false trails. Sometimes letting others think they've figured you out works to your advantage. The result? You become someone no one can pin down. Your unpredictability forces others to stay on edge, wasting their energy trying to anticipate your next move. Meanwhile, you maintain control, always staying several steps ahead. The next technique is so powerful I almost didn't include it. This is what separates those who merely succeed from those who dominate their fields. Step 5. Harness the power of emotional intelligence. Intelligence isn't just about logic. While logical reasoning can win arguments and solve problems, it's emotional intelligence that wins people. Emotional intelligence is the key to understanding, influencing, and ultimately controlling others in any situation. It enables you to read the room, gauge hidden intentions, and use emotions, both theirs and yours, to your advantage. If logic is the sword, emotional intelligence is the hand that wields it. How to train emotional intelligence: decode subtle cues. Learn to pick up on unspoken signals, micro-expressions, tone of voice, and body language. Master active listening. Most people listen with the intent to reply. You'll listen to understand. Control your own emotions. Recognize your triggers, and learn to manage your feelings instead of being controlled by them. When you understand how people think and feel, you can anticipate their reactions, guide their decisions, and steer them toward outcomes that serve your purpose. With emotional intelligence, you don't just understand people, you shape how they react to you. You can inspire trust and loyalty, or instill fear and caution. You can make people feel like they're winning when, in reality, they're following your plan. This final step is the secret weapon of the world's most influential minds. It's what transforms intelligence into true power. Step 6. The 48-hour mastermind rule. After every victory or failure, step back. The key to mastering your mind lies in what you do after the moment has passed. Whether you've achieved a significant win or faced a setback, real growth happens in reflection. Your brain needs time and space to process what occurred, analyze the patterns, and uncover insights you may have missed in the heat of the moment. The 48-hour rule transforms experiences into wisdom and ensures your next move is sharper, stronger, and more precise. How to apply the 48-hour rule: sleep on major decisions. Before finalizing a big decision or strategy, give yourself 48 hours. Reflect on wins and losses. After a significant event, dedicate time to analysis. Brainstorm alternatives during this window. Think through different approaches or strategies. When you practice the 48-hour rule, you move beyond reactive thinking. You stop rushing into decisions and instead operate from a place of clarity and foresight. When you step back, your brain shifts into deep processing mode. This is when your subconscious mind connects seemingly unrelated ideas, solves complex problems, and brings forward creative insights. This simple habit of delayed reflection will elevate your thinking, sharpen your strategies, and make your execution deadly efficient. The new reality. When you apply these steps, cognitive tension, predictive thinking, mental agility, unpredictability, emotional intelligence, and the 48-hour rule, you become something rare, something powerful. You're no longer reactive. You become proactive. You don't just survive. You thrive. You don't follow the rules. You write them. People will look at you differently. They'll sense your presence before you even speak. You'll radiate a dangerous, quiet confidence that commands attention and respect. Now it's time to stop watching and start doing. Your brain is the most powerful weapon you have, but only if you sharpen it. So here's your challenge. Pick one step from this system, whether it's cognitive tension, predictive thinking, or mental agility, and commit to mastering it over the next 7 days. Push yourself to the edge. Step into discomfort. Train your mind to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Remember, the difference between the ordinary and the extraordinary is action. So take that first step today and let the transformation begin. The world won't know what hit it. Who's ready to dominate?